this is a talk on stewardship. Now, I'm giving this talk because I give it to my own kids at home. And I told you this many times. This week, I adopt you like my kids. And that's why I got to tell you these things. All right? I want you to do well in life. I want you to rock it. I want you to blow the world away with your stewardship of your talents, your time, your body, your relationships, and all those things you're a steward of. So let me begin this. In the book of Matthew, Jesus talks about stewardship. He says, "For the kingdom of heaven is like a man traveling before our country, who called his own servants and delivered his goods to them. And to one he gave 5 talents, and to another 2, and to another 1, to each according to his own ability. And immediately he went on a journey. Then he who received the 5 talents went and traded them, and made another 5 talents. And likewise he who received 2 gained 2 more also. But he who received 1 went and dug it, and hid the Lord's money. He dug it into the ground. And after a long time the Lord of those servants came and settled accounts with them. So he who had the first 5 talents came and brought the other 5 talents, and Lord, you delivered me 5 talents. Look, I've gained 5 more talents beside them. And his Lord said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You are faithful over a few things. But now I will make you ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of your Lord. He who also received 2 talents came and said, Lord, you delivered me 2 talents. Look, I've gained 2 more beside them. And his Lord said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over a few things. I will make you a ruler over many things. So enter into the joy of your Lord. Then he who received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew you to be a hard man, reaping where you had not sown, and gathering where you had not scattered seed. And I was afraid. Remember what he said earlier. Fear is never from God. Okay? And he went and hid your talent in the ground, and look, here's what is yours. And he gave the Lord back the 1 talent. But the Lord answered him and said, You wicked and lazy servant, you knew that I reap where I have not sown, and gather where I have not scattered seed. So you ought to have deposited the money with the bankers, so at my coming I would receive at least my own with interest. Therefore take the talent from him and give it to the one who has 10 talents. For everyone who has, more will be given. He will have abundance. But from him who does not have, even what he has will be taken away. And cast that unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Whoa. Did you just hear that? Because when I read that, I was like, whoa. What is the Lord talking about here? What are talents? What are talents? Now listen to the definition of stewardship, okay? Stewardship this is my definition. You won't find it in Webster's, all right? Stewardship is the responsibility of God's children to use all the graces He has bestowed upon them to the best of their ability to build the body of Christ and to return all grace for the greater glory of God. Stewardship is the responsibility of God's children to use all the graces He's bestowed upon them to the best of their ability to build the body of Christ and to return all grace for the greater glory of God. That means all of you have been given graces. The point of these graces is to build the body of Christ and to return those graces back to God, just like these servants and their talents. That means you need to do all you can with what you have. Some of you have a lot. Some of you not so much. But it is no difference. It is all on you. So here's the question of the night. Are you a good steward of the graces you've been bestowed upon in this life? What is the grace in your life? There's money. There's talent. There's time. There's the body. And there's relationships. All right? Those are the graces you have. So let's evaluate a few of them. We'll start with money. I grew up in Mount Kisco, but I went to Chappaqua schools, all right, in Chappaqua, New York. where roughly 60% of our student body was Jewish. And a lot of my friends were Jewish. And I learned a lot about the Jewish culture. Part of it is they got three things down. All right? One is they're God's people. They stick together. Two, they understand education. And three, they understand money. All right? Again, they stick together, they understand education, and they understand money. Now, I grew up with a lot of Catholics too. I got to tell you a secret. Catholics stink at money. We are horrible at money. We don't know what to do with it. Okay? I cannot tell you how many people go to college, get a degree in nothing, and are like, dude, when I get out, I'm going to wander the earth. And there'll be like a donor coming and raining money from the sky. And I'll just live off of him. Like, that's the 5-year plan. Right? And I'm sitting there saying, I don't know about that, buddy. Right? I went to a pretty religious school, Steubenville. Right? Awesome school, awesome school. I cannot tell you how many guys there and girls. You know, the guy has the beanie, he's playing the guitar, the circle of girls are sitting around like, oh. And then, it's like, dude, what do you do, Joe? Yeah, I'm just gonna like, wander the world like can and kung fu and like, you know, just find out where it's gonna go. I'm like, well, are you gonna get married? Yeah. Well, how are you gonna eat? I don't know. Well, dude, like, you're responsible here. Oh, man, really? Like, so my point then would be, why not become the donor? Why not become the donor? All right? Here's a question in your life. Are you a giver or are you a taker? All right? What do you do with the money you're a steward of? Do you understand the difference between needing something and wanting something? So, you may not be the steward of a lot of money. Your parents may have given you $20 for this week. What do you do with the $20? Do you have to spend it at the canteen?